Hello and welcome to today's video. Today, we're here. We're racing Las Vegas, and I've chosen to race the Martin Truex. I never typically race as the driver that I try to crash out of every single race, but today's that day. Today. Why am I doing this?
One lap to go.
I don't want to win Las Vegas now, honestly. I don't want to win Las Vegas. Ooh, this is yikes. You have all the drivers in the field. Martin Truex is the driver that I like the least now, for sure. He's just obnoxious, dude. So, oh man. Again, that's just him as a driver, as a person. I think that's stupid if you don't like somebody as a person because you don't like them on the track. I don't have a problem with Martin Truex, the person. I have a problem with Martin Truex, the driver. You know, when that helmet goes on, they're a different person. He does good things off the track. Man, that's the same thing for, I think that Kyle Busch gets a lot of negativity from people because they don't like him as a driver, but if you generally don't like him as a person because of what he does on the track, that's stupid. I think that, you know, Martin Truex with his foundation and things, he does good with that stuff. I just don't like him as a driver because I feel like he's annoying when he's on the track. He just does dumb things. And he says dumb things and things that should move out his way because he's Martin Truex, even though he's been a back of the field mid-tier driver his whole career. But he gets put with a good crew chief and he's good. And we even see that now, like this season, he hasn't been nearly as good as he was when he had Cole Byrne. Now that he's got James Small as a crew chief, he's got one win. He hasn't done as brilliant, so it's that same thing. It really comes down to some drivers get carried by having a good crew chief. But we're not here for that anymore. We're gonna get focused on this track, focus on this race. Las Vegas has been a track that's been not too kind to us in NASCAR heat, but for this series that we've been doing, thanks.
Still there.
Nope.
Got one up top. All clear. No pressure.
Siri activated because I said series. But yeah, this racing that we've done here, of our playoff races, like it's been decent here. We got a second place in the Gander RV and Outdoor Truck Series earlier, a few days ago. That was a very, very good race, and now we're here with a decent run in the Xfinity Series. We ran second. We got a few laps actually. Late pit stop put us back way in the field. We recovered up to 9th, but you know, this has been a decent track for us today. Cup Series obviously is a little bit harder to move your way through the field than it is necessarily in those series. So,
5 more laps.
And by the laps that I've done now, when this lap is over, I will have done the same amount of laps for States 1 and 2 in the Truck Series. So, those races are a lot shorter. Got to go faster, go forward a little bit quicker, but we'll see what we can do here if we can make our way through this field. I hope we can. I think we got the car to do it. And I think this is the first race that you do that Bobby Carter isn't like some random ass driver in the back of the field, which is nice because it's obnoxious having some made up driver in the field. I've always hated that in NASCAR games. That's the one thing that I used to hate about NASCAR 2005 was the made up drivers in the field. Oh, that was so obnoxious. So I think Josh Bilicki's going to be in all the races now. It should be, which is good. That was a patch that recently came out. This is the first video we're doing since that patch has been released. So 3 laps here. Tires are looking decent here. Not nearly as bad as they could be. I like how I race drivers that I like in both series. And then we come here to Cup and I pick Martin Truex. What the hell's that? We got Chase Briscoe in the Xfinity Series, Natalie Becker in the Truck Series. And then we pick Martin Truex. Come on, dude. How is that? 2 laps to go. We're starting to make our way through here to try to get closer in this stage finishing race. Ooh, we really sent it there, though. We really sent it against Kurt Busch there. What a move. Gonna get in the top 5 here with a pass on Alex Bowman. Can we do it? I think we might be able to get to him here. Ooh, very, very close to making some contact there, but we do not.
Next time it's a different flag. It'll be the checker.
Working our way here through the field. I don't know if we can catch Harvick and Chase Elliott, but I mean, if I catch Chase Elliott, I gotta just fully send it and take him out, right? Ooh, side by side with Harvick here. We're almost side by side with Harvick.
That'll earn you a few stage points.
All right, I'll take 5th. Not terrible. Wasn't brilliant either, but it wasn't a terrible stage. We're gonna get 4 tires. That's gonna keep us in the same spot. Some people drop or change spots. Harvick got ahead of Chase Elliott, but for the most part, drivers really sort of kept their spots. So that was a 9-lap stage. How many laps at this stage? Gonna be 10. Ooh.
Still there.
A little bit of contact there with Alex Bowman. Gonna get here underneath Chase Elliott. Should I take him out? This time I'm gonna go against that option, but maybe later in the race I will. Got Harvick here. Harvick and Hamlin battling for the lead. Who would have thought in a playoff race in 2020? Harvick and Hamlin going for it. We got Ryan Newman next to us. That's a bit of a shock.
Right side. Clear high, bud.
Send it in here against Newman side by side. He's going to actually have the advantage by being on the higher lane. It's going to give him more momentum through that corner. We're going to pull up here in front of Chase Elliott. Try to get behind Newman and use this higher lane to our advantage. Denny Hamlin's up there, and he's maintaining the lead in the higher lane. But that really, really hurt us. We've been on the bottom the entire time. Go up there for the first time in the high lane, and we lose out 2 spots to Kurt Busch and Ryan Blaney. So obviously the high lane, not the lane I want to be in yet. Getting back to the bottom here. We're going to get by Blaney and Busch, work on them again. Going to try to pull up here in front of Chase Elliott, but we cannot do it. That did not work out well for us here.
Careful, still there.
Send it to the inside. Ooh, tried to get by Chase Elliott there, but we hit the apron. Not what we need to do. Going up there high was not a good idea. We had such a good run going. I was just like, what happened? Honestly, what did happen? I went up high and lost 3 spots. So strange, so strange. Well, I went up high and lost 2 spots, and I hit the apron and lost another one. And we were killed on the run, but we're gonna try to get that run back. But now we got Cole Custer trying to get at us here.
Nobody out back.
Very, very weird. We're sort of driving worse now.
Clear behind. Clear all around.
It's quite weird, but whatever. We'll keep it going here. See what we can do. See if we can make up any ground. I feel the later it gets into a run, we might be able to start making a little bit of a push here. I don't know. But I think it's time to start experimenting with the high lane here.
That counts 5.
Tires are worn out. We're halfway through a stage. Ooh, that did work for us just a little bit. I don't want to get too risky and go really high, but felt a little bit of a gain the momentum through there. So we're going to go up second, sort of mid lane here. We're going to run on Kurt Busch just a little bit. Run that middle lane again and again. We're getting away from Cole Custer, which we need to have there just a little bit. We're slowly working on Kurt Busch. We're gaining on him ever so slightly. So we're going to actually enter a higher lane than we entered before. And we're really going to use that momentum. Really sort of carry our car through that corner. And we are working so hard to try to catch Kurt Busch here. And slowly we've caught him. Then we get to pass him here. Lap 8 of 10 on the stage. It's going to force us to go low into the corner here. We have not been quite a while. We're just going to absolutely send it into that corner. Just keep it going. That's going to give Kurt Busch a little bit of a run back at us, but not too concerned about that. 2 laps to go here in stage 2. Way up the track, way out of the groove at the bottom, but that's actually going to help us. I think having these older tires almost at Las Vegas is almost a benefit for us. I feel like I'm making up speed here with these worse tires. I set my car up to be as loose as possible. I really want a loose car that moves around the track really easy. And I think you combine a loose car with worn out tires and it drives to my liking. I've always liked to race cars in the NASCAR games, especially in the past few years when I've understood how that works and I've been able to work with that. I really set up my cars to, well, not set up, but have the game do it and adjust their pit stops to have a looser car. And
that'll get the job done, driver. Power's calling a caution.
That worked for us. We got by Kevin Harvick and Kurt Busch, trying to work our way towards Chase Elliott. We need to take new tires here. I don't think we can do the race without it. Kevin Harvick jumped us in the pit stop.
Starter has the green flag in his hand. Ready?
All right, lap 25 of 37 here. There's been more laps in the first 2 stages of this track than there were at the truck and Xfinity race entirely. So here we're going to just tuck in behind Harvick. Just going to work with him. I'm honestly not going to try to go to the high lane or anything. This car really works better on older tires.
No pressure from behind.
We're racing a lot better with that. We passed Harvick, we're catching Chase Elliott, we passed Kurt Busch, so it's down to sticking with these guys until the tires start to wear out a little bit. Then I can sort of drive this track the way I want to drive it.
Car outside. All the way up. Get up. Clear high.
Enter the corner a little bit higher. Let the car drift around. That's really working well for us here at Las Vegas. It worked for us in the Truck Series. It worked for us in the Xfinity Series. It worked for us here in the Cup Series. So that's just working for us at this track specifically. Running that higher lane with worn out tires. So
10 laps to go. Outside. Track's all yours, bud. You're clear.
Everybody's running a little bit higher lines here now, so that's really an interesting sign to see that the high line is becoming preferred through this race. Most drivers have moved up a little bit. I'm just going to take the line that I was working against Kurt Busch earlier.
One back. Clear left.
Try to block Cole Custer there just a little bit. I don't want to let him get a run on us, though. Kind of worked this line.
All right, clear low.
Kind of entered in that middle line and then worked my way towards the bottom of the track. And that worked for us.
Got a car coming inside now. All right, clear low.
We enter there and sort of work our way down towards the bottom. There's going to be 8 to go here at the line. We need to start wearing them a little bit. We got to start getting a run here. Getting to a point where these cars behind us are not a problem anymore, which should be a lap or two from now. Start leaving them behind. So if I can catch up to this group up here, as you can see, the tires are starting to wear out. It's down to 78 now, which is good.
Wave them guys off.
Oh, damn. That's actually going to help us a little bit, I think, maybe, actually. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's going to help or hurt us. I think it helps as it brings us closer to these guys. We don't have to work as hard to be towards them, but I don't know necessarily if it's going to help in the end here.
Still there. Inside. Clear behind.
I think it should. Oh, Harvick needs to kill some of our momentum a little bit.
Don't move. Stay high.
I'm going to lock into the side lane now. What happened to Chase Elliott? Oh, he's up there. He's in front of me.
Stay high.
We kind of had a fifth place car all race, so I would like to
Clear
get
behind.
fifth again.
Got one down low now. Clear all around.
Right, there we go. We're going to get by Cole Custer with that. That's going to start helping us here.
I need 2 more solid laps, bud.
We have to stay on Harvick here. Ooh, drive it in there. That really helped us. Drive that in real deep there. Absolutely brilliant. Harvick's going to come in front of us, but
Still there.
Blaney now, he's the next guy.
Outside by himself. You got room. You're clear. Car high. Careful. Clear right. You got 1 to go.
Right now we got Ryan Newman.
Outside. All clear. No pressure from behind. Coming deep quick. Stay high.
Come on.
Body out back. Clear right.
Ah, we got on the apron there.
Still there. That's a great run.
Second
Top 5.
again. 2 second place finishes. I think if we didn't get that caution, I don't know if that caution helped or hurt us. I really can't tell if that caution put us in a spot where we were able to pass those cars. But I think had the tires had a little bit more wear on them, I think we could have won that race. But because the tire wear was helping us just drift through that corner, and we were able to go a little bit faster because they were so worn out that the back was just trying to step out and we were getting a little bit loose in the corner, which I really would like to drive the car that way. So that worked out for us, I think, overall. But second place, I don't have to do a burnout as Martin Truex Jr. So with that, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.